All right. Now, at what topic do you feel like being destroyed on today? Pick your poison.
We've had many, but you know what we're gonna discuss. Let's discuss like I was telling you, the best three-way stretch.
The best three-way
Or
stretch. The best three-way horror movie stretch. Now, when we talked about this before, we had which one?
no, I'm saying we talking about the best three horror movie stretch.
Between yeah, but I mean it's us. So clearly your best Friday the 13th horror movie stretches versus my three Halloween movie three movie stretches. Are they in sequential order?
Well, that was the whole thing when we talked about it. We were going to talk about it being in sequential order. If you want me to take the three best Friday films, then I mean, then this isn't even this won't be about it. Because, like I said, 4, 5, and 6. Now, granted, five being some people like part five, some people don't. Four is, I mean, it's a bad movie, but it's the best at what it is. In part six, a lot of people like part six.
Friday the
Now,
wait. You wait, time out. Friday the 13th, you mean, right? You're not talking
yeah.
about Halloween. Okay.
No, I ain't talking about Halloween. I like Halloween, but I'm a Jason guy. I think I told you. The difference with Michael Myers and Jason. Michael Myers is the filet mignon. Jason is like McDonald's. Everybody's had filet mignon, but sometimes you just feel like McDonald's, and more people eat McDonald's than they do filet mignon.
Well, it's easy when they got
So,
dollar menus where you can buy that nonsense. But when you want that 8 ounce New York sirloin, and you tell that chef that you want that bad boy medium or medium rare, you know when you stick that knife in it, all the succulent juices, you know what you're getting. That's John Carpenter's Halloween. Now you can go to your Golden Arches, your local Golden Arches. You can go to some crime infested area. Their drive through is all full of nonsense and ratchetness. This is what you're gonna get with Friday the 13th. Now I'm a fan. I am a bona fide fan of both franchises. I just think that Halloween far surpasses Friday the 13th, and that's my stance. And now you say that Friday the 13th, 4, 5, and 6, those three movies in sequential order. Is that what you're saying? That's the highlight of the series?
I'm saying that. I'm saying that. Yeah, is Halloween better than Friday the 13th? Some people say yeah, some people might disagree. It depends. The majority of people are probably going to say, yeah, Michael Myers, yeah. But then again, Jason there hasn't been a Jason movie since what, 2000, was 2008 was the last
2009.
one. But yet more people, yeah, 2009, my bad. But more people have watched Friday the 13th. More people talk about it. There's a video game made after it. I mean, granted, it didn't work out. Um, Victor Miller he screwed a lot of people over with that, but hey,
I
you got
happen
to
to
get your
own that
money.
game.
But no, I mean, you don't see they're not making a Halloween video.
That's because they're too
People are
busy.
talking
No,
about
no, no, no. Hey, come on, brother Gino. That's because they're too busy making Halloween movies. Well, like you said, the last Friday the 13th film was made in 2009. Halloween Ends was literally 2022, 2 years ago, and they're already starting to do a TV series. What say you?
yeah, that's true. Who told you about that TV
You
series?
absolutely did. You
Okay.
brought that revelation straight to me. I appreciate that, but I absolutely love you for that, brother Gino. That was some of the best news that you've ever told me. Aside from that when I got the invitation to your wedding, when they committed to doing a Halloween series, I said, "Oh man, right there, it's the cream of the crop right there." We all know, or maybe you don't know, there is a Friday the 13th series. How was that?
And you talking about that one from the what was it, the 90s, late 80s,
Late 80s.
early 90s? I don't know. I didn't watch it. Well, Jason wasn't really in it, so I didn't really watch it. So I couldn't tell you.
Uh,
They were
I,
going to work on other supernatural things, and I guess it just didn't catch on. But I mean, I was still young, and I was still young in the '80s and '90s. So maybe I would have watched it, but I didn't know what I know now. So,
well, I mean,
but
listen,
back to we were discussing. You just said Halloween Ends. Were you a fan of that movie?
the second time. Oh no, no, no. I'm sorry. The second time was the worst time. But like, again, now I just felt like, um, here's the parallel. For our listeners, by the way, Saw 10, right? If, spoiler alert, whatever. I don't think you can watch Saw 10 and not hope for Jigsaw to kill everybody. And that's how I felt with Halloween Ends. There was nobody in Haddonfield that I thought was worthy of saving. I thought, oh, I'm sorry, except for Corey's stepfather didn't deserve it. Everybody else, I didn't bat an eyelash when they got slaughtered, and I just felt like, they were all idiots and they deserved it. You got the band, they're over here bullying Corey. And when they get stabbed, are you not saying, damn it, they got what they deserved? You got sex in the workplace. The doctor and the secretary. I didn't care about them. Yeah, kill them. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, you're right. I can't argue with you there. I mean, I actually enjoyed the movie. I just didn't enjoy the end. I mean, I thought it, for what they were trying to do, it was good, but then, it lost steam. If you're gonna bring this guy Corey into the mix, you should have really, honestly, you should have had him be her boyfriend in the first one.
mm,
And then you build up, and he kind of becomes, and then maybe it has more, a bit more of an emotional arc because you've seen this guy, what he's come through and stuff. I mean, you kind of just stuff him in. You're expecting to see one thing in the movie, but they totally give you another thing.
okay,
I mean, I did like the Corey character. Could have did more with it, but that Halloween trilogy actually makes more sense if you flip it.
I agree with that. And
And if it went ends, kills, and then the 2018, it would make more sense.
well, how about this, right? Because when we talked about it, with the three sequential movies that combat each other, I forgot which ones I used. I think that I do one, two, and four because technically, because three doesn't have anything to do with Michael Myers. But
Yeah, I think people are gonna take 1, 2, and 4. Yeah,
I won't
yeah,
even
I
do
think they're
that.
gonna do it
I won't even do that. I'll give
because
you I'll give you a handicap. I'll just do the I can do the H40 timeline. Halloween 1, Halloween 2018, and Halloween Kills. That's my three to combat your
well,
Friday
yeah,
the 13th.
nothing's gonna beat Halloween 1.
I'm glad.
And Friday the 13th fan. Anybody listening would be stupid to say, "Oh yeah, nothing's gonna beat Halloween 1." We already know that. That's not even a discussion.
Well, all
I
right,
mean that.
fine. Fine. But
I mean,
how about this? How about this? How about this? What if I just do Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends versus your three?
I'll take that battle just on the strength of Halloween ends because a lot of people liked it. Everybody loves Friday the 13th Part 4. Everybody loves Part 6. Part 5 is sort of like that bad commercial that you hear the song once, you're like, oh, then you see it, hear it a couple more times, you actually start to like it. So I mean, granted, technically, spoiler alert for anyone who ain't seen it, Jason ain't the killer in it, but still, I mean, I guess that would make sense because Halloween ends, Michael Myers isn't even a kid in half the movie. So,
Well,
but yeah, I take that battle.
sequentially, since we're going to use that, which of those three make more sense? Let's be
Say, well, you talking about the Friday the 13th? I mean, technically, I mean. Part four, you know where it takes place. You know the setting and everything else. And anybody knows. Basically 1984. Um, I mean, it's kids in the woods getting massacred, but it's the best that kids in the woods get massacred. Jason's at the height of his powers.
Okay.
Still human,
Okay.
quote around human, if you want to call it that. And look at who does the effects. Tom Savini. I mean, the man is royalty. He does the special effects for that. He created Jason in the sense, and he got to kill Jason in this movie. So I mean, it's Jason at his height. He's probably at his most ruthless, probably at his darkest. It's like that whole movie. It's like, it's kids trying to get it in, but
Yeah.
it's basically a homage of the first three of that. And then, of course, Jason dies, and I mean, he really does straight up legitimately die because they weren't going to make another one. But they when they did part five, it was like, well, we got to make more. It was a money maker.
Okay.
So people are going to watch. They always made money with them. So they came up with part five, which is, everybody knows it's the sleazy movie. A lot of TNA,
Yeah.
a lot of TNA,
Yeah.
and then but it does have those. It has those characters, which makes that movie stand out more than anything else. And it's the one thing that Friday the 13th. I'll give them that. People, we can debate if Michael Myers is better the killer than Jason. But one thing that Friday the 13th hands down has is just better characters. I mean, you got
Define
Laurie
better
Strode, yeah, and
characters.
Halloween side, but there's more interesting, quirky characters in Friday the 13th than there is in Halloween. I mean, come on, even you as a self-proclaimed Halloween Victor Fadden. Come on, forget it, Vic. Just forget it.
Victor
You
Fadden.
laugh at that all the time.
First of all, Victor Fadden probably hung himself in the jail cell they brought him in. You mean to tell me that Friday the 13th has name a character that's more interesting than Bob and Linda? Come on. Come on.
Crispin Glover, Jimmy. He broke up with BJ. Then everybody, Crispin Glover.
You're stretching.
Fred
You're
Teddy,
reaching.
who was and of course, Tommy Jarvis, Reggie the Reckless, the black kid who lives in the movie.
Tommy
You got
Doyle.
there's plenty of characters.
Tommy
You got Jimmy,
Doyle.
the original
Lindsay
final girl in the
Wallace.
second one.
Listen. I understand you're grasping for straws here. I get it. I get it. I understand. But first of all, even if we begin with the age 40, we start by Halloween 2018, which is a sequel to the first original slasher masterpiece outside of Psycho. Halloween 1978. There's already a backstory.
Glad you mentioned Gibbon. I'm glad you gave Psycho it's due because that's where the horror movies really start. Psycho,
Yeah,
Halloween.
I can.
The son of Psycho, and everything else starts off of that. So glad you mentioned that.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, absolutely. I'll give Hitchcock his respect, but like what I'm seeing here, right, is we already have a backstory that basically can carry the entire film. You're fine. It's a completely separate timeline, but it offers an explanation. This is where Michael went, and then you know what they did in Halloween Kills? They further enhanced it to how he got captured. So it's literally just filling plot holes the entire time. And you talk about a masochistic Michael Myers, Halloween Kills. This man is just killing like that. Like that's his thing. That's his jam. You're gonna die. And you're going to die in the most craziest ways. As a matter of fact, I'll be surprised that any of their cinematic funerals, they all had to be closed casket. This man was an absolute beast. Beast. Now, I understand, Halloween ends, there's multiple killers there, but I mean, that is the essential Friday the 13th five.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care I don't care. Listen, I'm going to explain that. Hold on. I'm going to explain that. First of all, Michael Myers at this point is well, he's in his 60s. I don't care how crazy you were, right? Halloween 2018 and Halloween kills is all, in the same day, right? Same night, whatever. He escapes right after. He's at his peak right there. He's been institutionalized for years. They were giving him his little white gowns. He was getting his meals. Now he's been alone, have to live off the sustenance of the earth rather, for 4 years, and he lives in a manhole. All right? He lives in a manhole. Lord knows he doesn't have the nutrients. He doesn't have anything that would keep him at his apex strength. Of course, he's going to get destroyed. He's in his 60s. Right there, that was the time to kill Michael Myers. It was right there. It was literally right
But
there.
and also, but you also let's keep it in mind too.
Wait. Hold on 1 second. See what's happening right there? Ladies and gentlemen, I am in Boston, Massachusetts. Brother Gino's in somewhere in Florida right now. And you hear that static? That's a dead zone. That's God telling you your argument is dead. Undertaker theme. It's
I
over.
will tell you, just right off the bat, right there. Watching Halloween Kills. I mean, not Halloween Kills. Well, yeah, Halloween Kills. We'll start with that. Michael Myers gets it from the mob. The other thing about that movie, what a guns! There's like 3 or 4 people packing guns here in the town of Illinois. Illinois is like that's supposed to be the gun capital of the world. There's more guns there than anywhere else. Nobody's carrying guns. There's like one person in that mob. They messed up on the mysticism part.
It's a rural town. It's a rural town. It's not in the city. Not in the city.
Survives in a burning building, which hey, I'm not complaining. I love that. Like I said, I love Halloween 2018, and I'll say that that's the strongest Michael Myers you'll see in a movie because yeah, he might be 50s. The man's just the way they did it. The man's just evil. He's evil on 2 feet. Evil has no limits. You can see that. That's why he's pushing over counters and doing all that stuff. Taking a shotgun shot through the hand, blowing off 2 of his fingers. He was almost like he wasn't human in that one.
He took a whole firefighter force, and understand. I don't want you to gloss over how important this is, right? So when fires occur, everybody's running out. These brave men and women are running in. Sometimes they have to carry animals, people, other inanimate objects. They are in tip-top shape, and they went toe to toe. Now, I always think it's crazy how everyone attacks them one at a time, but they were honorable and they tried and they failed. Okay, they failed. Jason, let's talk about this, right? So, first of all, Tommy Jarvis has all of this animosity, and rightfully so. He finds out where.
Mother, who wouldn't be mad?
I understand, but Jason, how much more do you think you're gonna decimate his body? He's in the grave. He's done. What else do you want to do? So the fact that he was resurrected by a bolt of lightning.
Hey, that's 80s magic for you,
All right, no, that's fine. But it also resulted in your boy, you had to literally talk him into coming to help you. He died on behalf of your selfishness, on behalf of your crazy, wild animosity. How in the world, in wrestling terms, how is Tommy Jarvis a babyface for this? This is crazy.
Well, no, he's always going to be the baby face. I mean, again,
It's foolish.
his mother was killed
I understand.
by Jason. Jason killed 12 other people, right? By him. He was in a mental institute. He went crazy over it. He even went as far as people, the ending of part 5 is amphibious. Did he kill Pam Roberts? Maybe he didn't.
And another thing.
They don't think he did or not. He might have.
Wait. How come nobody really reprises their roles? What's going on there? When you see
for that,
hold on 1 second. Hold on. Even in any timeline for Halloween, when you have the actors that report on set, there's some continuity. Say it with me. Continuity when it comes to our actors. You guys, y'all just Hey, listen, y'all go to the nearest unemployment line. Hey, you want to be in a movie? Hey, you want to be in a movie? You want to be in a movie? Social tits.
Well,
You want to be in a movie?
because there's people are paying to see Jason. They just want to see what's gonna happen. They don't really Tommy
Shout
Jarvis
out to
is the
Dean
only
Carter.
one that has the continuity. But then with even with Halloween, you could say Halloween 6. I mean, do we Jamie Lloyd isn't Danielle Harris isn't playing Jamie Lloyd in that one.
Well, to to
I
to
mean, you want to talk about continuity? I mean, Halloween's all at least with Jason is the timeline is. I mean, yeah, it's messed up, but not on the Halloween timeline. There's like three different alternate
you
timelines.
see, this is how I know that I've won flawless victory because we were supposed to be discussing the three movies, three, and you went
Yeah,
and
no,
you
you
reached
got so
beyond that.
far off with that.
You,
All right, so
I didn't
let's
say
discuss
no,
it
no,
then.
no, no.
I told you.
I said within everything I said, and people, please let us know in the comment section. Everything I said applies to your three that you selected. But since you wanted to go off, I have to say this. To the defense of Halloween 6, which is difficult to defend. I'm just going to say this because I likely will be state senate at some point if I'm able to pull this off. You have to understand. Danielle Harris was young, supposed to be 15. At least if you get an actress that looks like she's 21, the pregnancy won't seem so bad. We don't. Would you wanted to see? Mind you, okay. Think about this. You remember that movie, the Last Boy Scout? Danielle Harris is in there too, looking awfully young. We don't want to envision no pedophile touching her. That's why we had an adult come in. This is exactly why
Well,
we had an adult.
you just made my point now.
What's that? What's that?
Michael Myers, you turning Michael Myers into a chomo, man. Come on.
Listen. Mike ain't trying to get his rocks off. He's trying to kill her. That's that.
No, because Halloween 6, they were implying that Michael was the father of Jamie's baby.
Oh man, yeah, that rumor. Now let me ask you this. Let me shut this down. Substantiate your claim with evidences, sir. I'll wait.
Director's cut. If you can find it,
Of
they
course you
often
get.
imply it.
Listen, they air it. Like last time I was in Vegas, they literally aired it. I forgot what channel it was going. But yeah, and the director's cut scenes are all on YouTube. But you know what? They were the director's cut. The director's cut. That's like judging an album with all the album cuts that didn't make it because you heard it later. That was terrible. Terrible, absolutely terrible, brother Gino. Try again.
Like I said, man, well, I guess you can't even say that with Friday the 13th, but you
Thank
could.
you. I thank you very
There's
much.
only one movie where they stopped short of it, but you could have said it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have heard this. This diatribe. We go back and forth like this all the time. Brother Gino's on his way home from a long day at work and has about a 45 to an hour drive through the mean streets of Florida. I'm sitting here in the office. I was tempted to do that. I mean, we're going to do this. We're going to do this a lot more often. But
Yeah.
I wanted to show us all of our Smart Tank Revolution subscribers and supporters. I wanted them to hear a verbal assassination. I wanted them to hear a verbal murder. But
Yeah,
I
right.
but we also would love to hear your thoughts. So please let us know what you think in the comment section.